Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the late start, but the streaming computer went down. So, it took a while to get it to boot back up because it's not a normal laptop. Anyway, your first like goal, guys, is 100 likes. Also, mods, we're going to have to push the YouTube short in this stream. The short that went up today because we desperately need the views. So, don't be surprised, guys, if the short gets plastered throughout the stream. We are going to need you guys to watch that as well. But anyway, today is starting the last final quest in Ace Attorney, which is called... I have no idea, actually. I think it's just called the Special Quest. Let's see. Episodes. Turnabout Time Traveler. There it is. Okay. And got this over here. Whoops. Don't even have the title. Turnabout Time Travel. So A1. Start.
Yep, first goal is 100 likes. We've got 66 likes, and let's try to get to 100 likes as soon as possible. Thanks, everyone.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, new case. Turnabout Time Traveler. This is investigation day 1, all that fun stuff. So let's jump into it, see what happens. Start playing from this chapter. Oh wait, did I already have a load game? I could go right to. Turnabout Revolution. Post-trial wrap-up. No, it doesn't actually go right into it, so I have to do it myself. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Yes.
I'm not completely heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back! Back to that blissful moment! It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
Thank you for the super chat, Justo Kenobi. Do I think we'll be done with Ace Attorney by Monday? No, probably not. Ace Attorney sometimes is every other day. It all depends on people's reception of the episode. Like how many people we had watch it, like if they were able to get 1,000 views after the episode. Unfortunately, there's no way for us knowing right now. The algorithm for YouTube's live streaming is so whack on this channel that we can't really... we don't have that type of information. We take every day a day at a time. But thank you so much for the support, and we appreciate the super chat. September 21st, 10:13 a.m., Wright Anything Agency.
Okay, let me make sure I've got this straight. When your magic panties appear, I do a backflip into a handstand, then blow out the candle. No, Athena. You've got it all wrong. Do a backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. Sure you can. I believe in you, Athena.
Oh, hey, Trucy. What are you and Athena up to, anyway?
Athena's agreed to be part-time performer in a magic show. I couldn't say no to some extra cash, but I probably should have thought it through first. No, it's human cannonball this! Guillotine that! It's not like I have 9 lives, you know!
Nah, you've made your bed, Athena. Now you gotta lie in it. Now you know why I say no.
No! Oh, I'm too young to be taking on a life insurance policy already!
Life insurance only helps your next of kin. It doesn't really do much for you. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm the head of this law office. And this, whoops.
And since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here?
You've got me there, Trucy. This is Trucy Wright. She's my adopted daughter, and a magician.
And I'm Athena Sykes, the rising star lawyer of Write Anything Agency.
Or rather, the rising star assistant to Trucy, you mean.
If I don't get back into the courtroom soon, I'm gonna forget everything I've ever learned.
Speaking of courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? Business as slow as ever, huh?
Bet you made more money when you played piano.
Is this Maya? Hey! It's Larry! Hey, long time no see! Oh my gosh, it's Larry. Okay. Let's see. Larry arrives. Larry! Larry Butz. I have no idea what his voice was. It's so long ago. Okay. Hey, long time no see, Nick. Larry? I haven't seen you in years. What brings you here all of a sudden? Some big news, that's what. Okay.
Who's this guy, boss?
This is Larry Butz. He's, well, let's say, he's an old friend of mine. So Larry, what's so big that you had to come all the way here and tell me in person? There's somebody I want you to meet. Hey, you can come in now. I think it's a girl.
All right. How do you do?
Hi.
That dress, is that a wedding dress? Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. My name is Ellen Wyatt. I'm a domestic servant, a maid of the Sprocket household. Sprocket? As in Sprocket Aviation? Yes, that is the one. Wow, Mr. Wright, Sprocket Aviation is a really big airline company. You've heard of Rainbow Airlines, right? The one they call RAL for short?
Yeah, what is it? Why does that sound familiar anyway?
Well, it's run by Sprocket Aviation.
I see. But what is Sprocket Family Maid doing here in a wedding dress? So actually, we decided to get married! You what? I'm so not young anymore, you know. I figured it's time to finally settle down. Nani? You're getting married? No way. I don't believe it. Besides, it's Larry. Why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right? Jealous? I don't blame you, but green's really not your color, you know? Alright, Larry. Lay it on me, dude. You're getting married. Alright, Larry is getting married. What? Okay. Okay, here we go. Getting married. In all seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married? Not right away, but that's the plan. We're gonna elope, see? Like love on the run, I guess you could say. Isn't that right, Ellie?
Larry, I do believe there's been a major misunderstanding here. My heart already belongs to another.
Huh?
I'm in love with Soren. Not you.
Say what? Ouch. That's about what I thought. But Ellie, baby, weren't you running away with me so we could get married?
As I said, you misunderstood.
Oh, snap.
You said you'd help me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you.
Oh, whoa, this is not happening. I even shook off the police for you, and for what? That's it. If we can't be together, my life is over. I'm gonna end it all. Ah, good old Larry. Wait, back up. Did you just say you shook off the police? We had to, because we're lovers on the lam. Sorry, Mrs. Wyatt. Watt. But can you maybe fill me in on what's going on?
To tell the truth, I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect.
Oh boy. Murder? They think you killed somebody?
I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so the suspicion fell on me. They had me confined in a separate room. And that's when Larry came along to help me escape.
I'm sorry, but what? Oh, Nick! Me and Ellie are gonna elope, but we're gonna put it all on the line for our true love. But the police tried to stop us, so we had to, like, scramble to shake them off. Ah, where did it all go wrong? I feel migraine coming on.
Please help me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV.
Oh boy. More news on the murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run from the police. Photo of the suspect, Miss Ellen Watt, has just been released by the police. Sources say she's 21 years old and suspected in clubbing the victim. 25-year-old Dumas Glumsbury to death in the wedding reception hall after a banquet. The two fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous. If you see them, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, brother! I guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here, huh? Isn't it?
Nick, what's a guy to, like, do? Ellie stumped me hardcore. I'm the one who should be crying, you idiot. Larry. Yep, keep the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Mods, also, don't forget to press the short in the chat. That's going to be a big help for us. Thank you very much. I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time? You mean you don't know? You really gotta stop living on a rock and get out more, bro. I'm the hippest, hottest picture book author in the biz. Larice? Larice Deximan? Amber, how do you say that?
I have no idea. So, I would guess Larice Donham.
Donham?
Because EAUX in a lot of countries is all silent, so it'd be Donham.
Okay. Larice Donham. Alright. Larice Donham! I can't believe you didn't know. I'm taking the picture book world by storm right now.
Oh, but I know you. You're the one who wrote Francie's Whippity Whip Trip, right?
Now that you mentioned it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? I'll have you know I just created a brand new character to moderate acclaim. He's mildly popular with 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over this jacket. What? That heart-shaped pork chop? He's not a pork chop! He's the main character to my latest picture book! A lovable little soul who pierces the hearts of lovers with arrows and amore! And you can see his adorable fellow make his debut in Cup Piglet's
Q Piglets.
Q Piglet's Lovely Dovely Lark in stores now. Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores now or ever. Well, if you ever do see it, do me a favor and buy a copy, will ya? But I thought you were taking the picture book world by storm. Anywho, you'll defend Ellie in court, right, buddy?
Oh, please, I'm begging you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear, I'm as clean and pure as this pure white dress.
No psyche locks. I guess that means she's telling the truth. But helping a fugitive on the run? What am I gunning myself into?
There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you.
Oh? What's that?
You might find this hard to believe, but the truth is, I'm a time traveler.
I'm sorry, what? I'm not sure I follow.
After the wedding reception, I was attacked. It was moments away from death.
Okay.
But then, in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck. I went back in time to just before the reception started.
Okay.
Only this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. And somehow, I became the suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten.
Now wait just a minute here. I don't understand. Are you saying that, Oh no. What's going on now?
Mr. Wright, there are police cars outside!
What?
And not just one or two, but a whole bunch!
Oh man.
Daddy! Whole squad of officers has the building surrounded!
Nani? This is the police. There's no escape. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up. Nick, what are we doing? I can find no.
I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, 45. Whoa! Talk about overkill!
Listen here, you criminals. Think about what you're doing and put your poor parents through. I'm sure this isn't how they raised you. Think about their smiling faces and their warm, home-cooked meals. Who in the heck are you? A detective? Now hold on there. Hey! You can't go in there. It's too dangerous. Wait! I have no idea. Maybe Emma?
Is everything okay in here, Mr. Wright?
Yep, Emma. Emma?
I'm sorry for all the commotion.
So what in the world is going on?
Well, I raced over here as soon as I heard it was Mr. Butz who holed himself up in here with the murder suspect after he made off with her.
And the fleet of patrol cars outside?
The police are being extra careful because apparently a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb." I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about.
Well, the police were being so persistent. I had to do something, so I tried bluffing. You know, like you do in court, Nick. Please leave me out of this, you idiot.
Wow. Wow, Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in for questioning, okay? So if you want to talk with her, you'll have to do it downtown at the detention center.
Okay. I suppose I should thank you for the thoughtful gift of trouble and mayhem as usual, Larry. Come on, Nick. You gotta get down to the detention center right away. Listen, Larry. I haven't even decided whether I'm gonna take on this case or not. But I know you will, 'cause it's you.
Guess I've got no choice but to tag along and help then. What? Skip out on me? We've only just started practicing your repertoire, you know. Huh?
You better stay in practice with Trucy, Athena. A promise is a promise, after all.
That's cold, boss. You gotta get me out of this. I can't take it anymore.
Nope.
Let's get practicing, Athena. Next up is some training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head in this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. Eep! No! Stop! I'm begging you! Ah, she's getting away! You'll get back here, Athena!
Yeah, but isn't the entire building surrounded by police? I guess I'm the only person cut out to be Trucy's assistant. Wow. I guess the only person cut out to be Trucy's assistant is Apollo. Well, guess we'd better get to the detention center and ask Mr. Watt some questions. Especially after that whole time-traveling business she's been talking about. Well, no assistant for Nick this time around. Alright, off to the jail cell. Detention center. Hi. Alright. Alright guys and gals, you're 21 minutes in and almost at 100 likes. Keep going, you're doing fantastic. Off to the jail cell we go. This is going to be one for the books. Time traveling. Did somebody get arrested again? Yep, this lady. Detention center, visitor's room. Doesn't matter. September 21st. Hello, Ellen.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright.
Miss Watt, would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Nick is gonna defend you, Ellie! Isn't that great? Larry, I told you I haven't decided anything yet.
Well, what? What? You're not gonna take my case. I'm never gonna be happy.
Miss Watt? What, did I do something wrong? Okay, please calm down, Miss Watt.
I'm innocent, I tell you. But the police won't believe me, and neither will anyone else. I'm gonna die all alone in a jail cell!
Alright, I'll do it. I'll take your case. Just please stop crying and put that frying pan away.
Really? You will?
The fact that Larry was the one who brought you to me and a little worried, but you don't seem like a killer to me, so that's always good. Although brandishing the frying pan's a little concerning.
Oh, thank you!
Thanks, Nick. I knew you'd come through. Did I really have a choice? I guess not. In any case, it doesn't look like Miss Watt killed anybody. Plus, it's not like I'm up to my ears at work at the moment. Miss Watt, Ellen, let's do this together.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Wright!
There, it's gonna be okay. Now, try to pull yourself together, okay?
Alright, just give me a moment.
Put that frying pan away. Oh, okay. Oh, that's...
What?
How did she do that?
Oh, I'm truly grateful to you for taking on my defense, Mr. Wright.
Sure, no problem. Wow, she literally pulled herself together.
Oh, the power of makeup, I guess.
Power of makeup and that corset. Looks painful. Alright. Now she's back to normal. Suspicion of murder. Alright, Ellen, please tell me everything you can about this whole incident.
All right. It happened after the wedding reception. I was attacked by Mr. Gloomsbury.
Wasn't Gloomsbury the name of the victim in the news report? Maybe I should listen to what she has to say first before I start asking questions. How dare that guy lay a hand on somebody else's blushing bride? What a creep! That's rich coming from you, Larry. Do you have any idea why he attacked you?
No, but...
But what?
Well, to tell the truth...
Yeah? Yes?
Mr. Gloomsbury didn't seem very happy about me getting married.
Geez, jealous much? What a loser.
Larry?
Larry, you're already friend-zoned, dude.
Mr. Gloomsbury had forced me into the Vista deck and was gonna push me off. How frightening it all was. I was just about to lose my life on what should have been the happiest day of my life. So that's why I made a wish upon this pendant.
That pendant?
Yes, it was a gift from my husband-to-be, Soren. He said it's a symbol of our love.
And so you made a wish on it?
Now, you may think what I'm about to say is very strange, but I begged the pendant, please take me back to the blissful moment. And do you know what? It worked. It brought me back to just before the reception started.
So that's the time-traveling thing you mentioned back in my office? I'm sorry, but I have to say it's pretty unbelievable.
Unbelievable!
Oh no.
Ah, I knew you'd never believe me.
Nick. Ellie here is the honest-to-goodness time traveler. Don't you believe your own client?
The magic of that pendant sent her back in time before the creep could kill her. Sure, Larry. Sure, buddy. Okay.
But it's really true, I tell you. This pendant is an important part of the time machine Soren made. I begged it for help and it really did send me back in time.
Is she really listening to herself?
I even experienced the reception again, even though we'd already held it once before. And during it, everyone there acted as if nothing unusual was happening at all.
Could you not cook while we're talking, please? Alright. So, well then, how did you come under suspicion of murder?
Well, after the reception ended, the second reception, I went back to the reception hall and started cleaning the place by myself.
Hold on.
Why did you clean?
Cleaning? Why were you cleaning on your own wedding day?
For my last task as a servant of the Sprocket household, I offered to take on the preparation and cleanup of the reception banquet.
Okay, I see.
I started to move one of the decoration lanterns in the room, but it was so heavy I lost control of it, causing it to topple over and break open. That's when I saw Mr. Gloomsbury's dead body inside the lantern.
So you simply happen to be the first to discover the body, right?
That's right. I just came across it by accident. But I became confused. I didn't know what to do. That's when some of my in-laws saw me and jumped into the conclusion that I had killed him.
So this Gloomsbury guy tried to kill Ellen, but then wound up dead himself after Ellen traveled back in time. A time machine and a magic pendant. How would any of this be possible? Alright, Ellen's magic pendant added to the court record.
Ellie, why don't you tell Nick about the other thing, too? About the shadowy figure you saw when you were being attacked.
Okay. Oh, she's back to being bride now.
Yes, good idea, Larry.
Okay, talk about the wedding. You know, it's kind of weird that Nick would have second guesses about this because, I mean, literally, what's the word I'm looking for? He deals with a woman who can transform herself into anything she wants almost, like through spirit channeling. He's taken on cases for whales. He's taken on monkeys and birds and all kinds of things. Like, he's done some of the strangest things possible. You would think that time travel is where he's going to draw the line that it doesn't exist. All the other stuff he's seen, he's like, nope, time travel, that's the clincher. I'm done.
Yeah.
So you and Larry, were never planning on getting married, right?
That's right. We only had a few brief interactions, so I can't really say I know him at all.
Oh, Ellie, how can you say that?
You and me, bound by fate, I'm telling you. We're meant to be together.
What? What?
They have the same personality switch.
You're wrong, Larry. Ah!
I've never been so right, baby. It's as plain as the goatee on my chin. Larry, don't make me send you to timeout. Now, can you tell me about the groom, Ellen? What's he like? Now she has an iron. Oh, she's a maid.
His name is Soren Sprocket. He's the most wonderful man. He is truly my destiny.
You say Soren Sprocket as in...
That's right, the next president of Sprocket Aviation.
Wait, he's in line to take over the company?
Oh, he's nothing but a rich, spoiled brat.
I'm clearly the better choice. Clearly.
Larry, you and Soren are as different as night and day. There is no comparison.
Ellie, you're breaking my achy, breaky heart. She's marrying into money, huh? Well, sorry, Larry.
I can't believe Soren chose me, a simple house servant. He's my knight in shining armor, my prince. Oh, my Soren.
Not to be that guy, but if you're accused of murder, where's your husband to be?
Yeah,
Doesn't that seem awfully suspicious? If Amber committed a crime, I'd be at the courthouse.
You would?
Yeah. Be like, what's going on? Like, he's not even here. Like, I mean, if anything, he's making himself look guilty. Like, he framed her or something. Or he's dead, I don't know. It's just certain etiquette, you know? Alright.
If your wife commits a crime, it's important to show up at the courthouse.
Yeah. Just plead the fifth, so you don't get dragged and arrested. I'm here to support, but I'm not involved. So what's the shadowy figure you saw, Ellen?
It was when Mr. Gloomsbury was attacking me. Right after I made a wish upon this pendant, I started to pass out. But just then, I lost consciousness. I saw somebody strike Mr. Gloomsbury from behind.
You did? Then that person, he must be the true culprit. Did you see who he was?
I'm afraid not.
Have you told anybody else about this?
I told some of my in-laws, but nobody took me seriously. They said it was all just a dream.
Can't exactly say I blame them. I mean, time travel? Larry, for my peace of mind, please tell me that figure wasn't you.
Of course it wasn't.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Larry. I missed how expressive Larry was. Larry's just a time bomb of expressions.
Yep, he has a lot of expressions.
See, this girl feels like she's made for Larry because they both switch on a dime. Alright.
It's possible.
I guess I've asked her all I can for now.
Spick and span, spick and span.
Ellen, what are you doing?
I wanted to make everything clean and beautiful for when Soren comes in. I can't have my future hubby come into a dirty room now, can I? It has to be spotless, just like this white dress.
Isn't that dress pink, though?
Spick and span, spick and span, spick and span. Let's hope we can wipe...
Nope, that's Phoenix. Let's hope we can wipe away all suspicion from you soon, too. Hey, Nick! Hey, we'd better go to the crime scene right away! What? You're coming too? Of course I am! If I solve the crime and reveal the true killer with my super sleuthing skills, Ellie might change her mind about me, haha! You never get the message, do you, Larry? Hey, next stop, the mooring dock in Sprocket Park. Come on, Nick, let's go! Alright, well, I don't think the husband-to-be is going to be here. I think we're going to meet him on the deck. Da, 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 da. 35 minutes.
Talk about dedicated, says Peter.
Wait, it's an airship?
I mean, most people would love a wife that cleans all the time. That's what people say online all the time. They say that they want a wife that'll clean their whole house every day and cook for them. It's what basically men want. They say, why hire a maid when you could marry a maid? A lot of men love having a woman cook and clean for them. It's like most men's ideal wife.
Do you need you okay? Okay. So this is the Sprocket, where the reception hall is. So, but where's the reception hall? This is tough. The reception hall? Oh, that's, wow. Hey, looky there. What? What is it? I just spotted me a cute,
Mamacita.
wow. Seriously? I thought you had Ellie. Okay.
Apparently he has every woman.
Hey, I just spotted me a cute Mamacita. Don't wait up, Nick. Get back here. Where's the reception hall, you goof? Sorry, Nick. A man's gotta stop and smell the roses when they appear. I'm gonna want this after all. No miss. Yoo-hoo!
Wow.
I thought he was gonna take me to the crime scene. Well, I'm sure he'll come slinking back when he's rejected, which will be inevitable. Guess I'll take a quick look around then.
Well, the short we're supposed to be pushing is the fresh meat one?
Yes. Larry Focus. Yes, the fresh meat short.
Yeah, guys, today's short didn't do very well, so I'm gonna try to push it in the chat if we can.
All right. Examine the. There's a dude with his dog here. Can we talk to this guy? Nothing particularly interesting here, but cute pup. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, there's a broken bench. So this bench hit the sign, huh? Hopefully it didn't hit a person, too. That could be a catastrophe. I guess from now on, whenever I'm walking around outside, I better be on the lookout for unidentified flying furniture, too. Oh, gosh.
Sorry.
It's okay. A little stressed. Hi, Crossfighter. How's it going? Yeah.
Oh, good. How are you doing, Crossfighter? We're doing pretty well, thank you.
Alright. So can I talk to this lady and her little kid? Nothing interesting here. None of these people are interesting, Nick. Wow. This thing's really banged up. Looking at the sign? Then you say it got damaged by heavy winds yesterday. A big gust sent that bench flying into it. Well, that's what they're saying anyway. I see. The wind caused that. More like a tornado. The repair guy was saying don't touch, it's dangerous. I see. Thanks for the heads up, kid. Poor guy. Looks like it was a lot of work. Okay, so what about the ship itself? Wow! That airship is huge! Whoops. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I've only ever seen airships like this up in the sky. But I've got to say, they're mighty impressive when you see them up close like this. Hey, sorry about that. Actually, I thought you'd be back sooner. A new record. Didn't work out, right? Lay off, man! I wasn't on my game today! You know, I'm just gonna say this, Larry. For some guy who's interested in getting married, you can't jump every skirt you see. So, now that you're done with your usual antics, you mind telling me where the reception hall is already? Oh, what do you mean? It's right there in front of you. Huh? Right in front of... Wait. The Flying Chapel? Do you mean to tell me... Yeah, Ellie's reception was on that airship, brah. Whoa, a Sky High reception hall? That would be a fortune. Yeah, that's where you'll find the crime scene, too. Man, not only does the airship fly through the sky, but the space-time continuum, too. But the happy couple's honeymoon got left far behind when it made the time skip, though. Hey, here, check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet. Okay. Flying Chapel pamphlet added to the court record. Hey, by the way, I figured you could use some backup, so I called in some help for you. You did? Yup. Should be here any minute now. Who did you bring in? Motorcycle. The red sports car? Larry, don't tell me you called. Hey, you know it, buddy. I trust you've been well, Wright.
Oh no.
Oh no. Maya!
Surprise! Now admitted! That was pretty good with Mr. Edgeworth's impression, wasn't it, Nick?
Maya? What are you doing here? What's going on?
Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. But that's funny. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride.
Maya! I know this is all of a sudden, but please marry me!
Huh? Nick, what's Larry talking about?
He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride, anyway.
Wow. Poor Larry, that's a new low, even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriends never hurt anyone, right? More power to him.
This is Maya Fey. She's been abroad for her training as a spirit medium. But now that her training is over, she's back home here in the States.
That's right. The new and improved Maya Fey is on the scene. Spirit girl, power at the ready.
Where did you get the sports car?
Ah, look at you, Maya, all grown up, as cute as ever.
Oh, you know what? I just realized something. If I ever got married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting somebody new.
Wow. I see you haven't changed a bit, Larry.
Oh, okay, he drove her there. Alright, now it makes sense.
Wow.
Edgeworth? I figured that car belonged to you. But when did you become Maya's chauffeur? It's nothing like that. I just happened to run into her en route and picked her up. And by run into her, I mean she jumped out in front of my car and nearly ran her down. Alright, well, this is Miles Edgeworth, or Edgy. He's a friend of mine and the district's chief prosecutor. I heard he's been busy lately. So what brings you here? Wait, don't tell me. Larry called you up too, huh? He did. However, I have business of my own here at the crime scene. Business? What kind of business? Maya and Edgeworth. Okay. 43 minutes, 20 something seconds. Edgy and Maya. Oh, we already at 120 likes is the next goal. Good job, guys and gals. You're doing fantastic.
Great job, everyone.
Okay, the incident. Just so you know, Wright, I'm the lead prosecutor on this case. What? You? Yes, me. It appears, well, to be... It appears we'll be standing on the opposite ends of the battlefield this time around. So I'll be up against Edgeworth tomorrow. Great. But I don't get it, Edgy. What about this case warrants the personal attention of the district's chief prosecutor? It's a bit complicated, to say the least. In what way? The groom is a member of the Sprockets, a family with immense influence and wealth. If his bride were to stand trial in court, it would sully the Sprocket name. So they tried to apply some pressure on the prosecutor's office. Pressure to settle it, amicably?
Yeah, amicably, yeah.
Pressure to settle it amicably, right?
What do you mean, settle it amicably?
It means that they're trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug.
Wow, Sprocket Aviation really has that much clout?
Yes, wait. It would be power. Let us not use Gen Z language. This game,
Yeah,
it
why
didn't exist
doesn't
when...
clout mean like fake? like, looking cool.
No.
You wouldn't look cool if you were a conglomerate, like, company that owns tons of stuff. You wouldn't look cool, you would be cool.
I mean, couldn't they just,
You would have power, you wouldn't have clout. That doesn't make any sense.
Couldn't they just HDify the game and kept the original text?
I don't understand this new language
alright.
stuff.
Fire the translator. Okay. Yes, they have yes, they have especially strong ties in both the political and judicial worlds, to the point where no one dares to oppose them. Don't tell me that includes you. Don't be ridiculous, Wright. It's quite the opposite. The prosecutor's office is filled with cowards, as I found out. Every last one of them, my subordinates, was loath to prosecute a Sprocket.
So that's why you decided to take on the case yourself, right, Nick?
That's right. I will personally see to it that justice is served. I always prosecute to the utmost of my abilities, regardless of who I'm up against. For that is part of my creed. Nothing and no one can sway me from that, not even the almighty Sprockets. Right. If they think they can use their influence to bend the truth, they have another thing coming. You know, I almost feel sorry for you then. They were only trying to protect their interests, I guess. But all they got instead was you.
Edgy, come on, man. How can you prosecute my poor sweet Ellie? What kind of heartless jerk are you?
I'm simply doing my job, Larry. And I'm warning you, Wright. I won't hold back, not for you or anyone else. It's part of my creed. Thanks for the warning, your righteousness. Okay, Edgeworth. So how's it going, Chief Prosecutor? Busy as always, I presume? Of course, unlike somebody who has too few clients, too much time on his hands. I guess that explains why your brow is more furrowed than last time I saw you. Maybe you should learn to relax a little, Edgy. Nice try, Wright, but as always, I have no intention of showing anyone any mercy, including you. As inflexible as always, I see. Besides, I think I've mellowed out a bit with age. So if anything, those furrows should have smoothed out a little as well. Honestly, Edgy, are you really that blind to yourself? Excuse me?
He's really self-conscious about those lines, isn't he?
Edgeworth, about this incident, don't forget, Wright, I'm the prosecutor for this case. Yes, darling?
I am not raising my hand, sorry.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll get back into character then. Somebody actually thinks they were on our vlog. They're like, I don't understand. Like, are you British or what? It's like, no, I just do a British accent from time to time. Also, I wasn't even doing a British accent in the vlog. That's my normal speaking voice, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, they also thought we were British because they said we had a lot of Doctor Who merchandise.
I mean, you could buy Doctor Who and Japanese merchandise from Amazon.
I mean, who doesn't have Doctor Who merchandise?
Especially back then when Doctor Who was, like, peak entertainment. Like, David Tennant, like, put Doctor Who on an international stage.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone knows who Doctor Who is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to be British to watch Doctor Who.
Edgy is always British. Don't forget, Wright, I'm the prosecutor for this case. Need I remind you that I'm not in the habit of sharing information with my adversaries. Now, I guess we are adversaries for now. My heart is breaking. And you, Larry?
Huh? Me?
I'd like you to come with me if you don't mind. You have a lot to answer for after that little stunt you pulled with the suspect.
But Edgy, we're old pals, aren't we?
Oh, personal appeals won't work on me, Larry. Now come along, Mr. Bomb Threat.
Ah, Nick, help me out here.
Well, that's a weight off my shoulder. Now watch the car disappear. It just fades out. There we go.
Is it me, or is Mr. Edgeworth as relentless as ever?
Yeah, I guess some things never change. So much for mellowing out with age.
Well, Nick, we better hop to it.
Huh? Up to what?
Investigating the crime scene, of course. What else? It's been a long time since you and I teamed up like this. This is gonna be fun.
Wait, didn't we team up in Karine? Fun, huh? Oh wait, no, she was always on the witness stand. It's been a long time, though, since we were last together like this. Alright, to the crime scene, then!
Yeah, and away we go!
Alright, so, crime scene. Which was why David Tennant was chosen to... Well, like, I don't mind his Scrooge McDuck. I still prefer the original guy, but I know he's long gone. So I guess David does a pretty good job for the newer version of Scrooge McDuck. Alright, let's talk to Maya. Any ideas, Maya? Might as well jump right in, I guess. So, what do you think?
Well, let's see. I think the inside of Mr. Edgeworth's car smelled heavenly.
No. Apart from Edgeworth's car, I mean, do you have any ideas about this case?
Sorry, Nick. I can't think of a thing. But what are we wasting time... all this time with thinking for it? There's investigating to be done. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of evidence we'll find.
You seem really excited about this.
You bet, Nick. The dynamic duo is back in the saddle again. Let's go round them up, partner.
Alright, let's get to it then. Alright, so we're gonna go inside the ship.
It is the original dynamic duo.
I like them. They're fun. September 21st, Flying Chapel Reception Hall. So this is a reception hall, huh?
According to the pamphlet, we're right here.
Okay. Yikes! We're pretty high up, but at least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, look, Nick, it's Emma. Hey, Emma, over here. Hey, Mr. Wright, Maya. Does this mean you've taken the case?
Yeah, that's how it's kind of turned out. So, do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. We pretty much wrapped up our investigation, so go right ahead.
Now, there's a good chance to find out more about the case from Emma, too. Alright, it's a reception hall. Whoops.
Yeah, Phoenix and Maya together again. That's right, OH. Yep, and, yeah, Jessica, I can't actually tell you what Doctor Who merchandise we have. Somebody noticed it, so I don't know. We must have had some David Tennant something.
Well, I mean, you can't see our t-shirts because those are locked. Those are in storage or they're in the closet.
We have some Doctor Who. They must have noticed it somewhere. I don't know even where they noticed it.
We had a sonic screwdriver out, and we had a DVDs. We had a Blu-ray volume.
Oh, yeah, we do have a sonic screwdriver. I forgot.
Yeah, that's about it.
And then we have some DVDs.
The t-shirts would be away, and I think I'm trying to remember what else I had. I had both of the sonic screwdrivers, and some others. I think we had like a TARDIS thing in a box, but it's just I think it was like a light or something.
Yeah.
Nothing major. All right, so let's talk with Emma. And then we'll investigate. What exactly happened, Emma? Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case, so do you think you could give us a rundown?
Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuting, I'd expect him to be tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday on September 20th.
Right.
It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
7 to 10? Wow, that's a long reception. You didn't hear about any time traveling or anything, did you?
Time traveling? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing, forget it. That's pretty much my response as I expected. Okay.
The victim's name is Dumas Gloomberry. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household.
Ellen was a maid of that family as well, so that means the two of them were co-workers?
Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant, after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also very closed and private man. So the other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom behind his back.
Ah, if he was the lead servant, he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man, a guy who was essentially her boss?
We don't know the defendant's motive yet, but the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode well for her.
And what circumstances are these exactly?
Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. The suspect was standing in front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hands.
But why would a bride who was about to start a happy new life kill someone? Do the police have any explanation for that?
Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. Wouldn't that be self-defense, though?
Yeah, that would be a self-defense case.
Like, I don't understand why that would be murder if someone was trying to kill you.
Wait. Why did he try to attack her to begin with, though?
Well, a mere servant girl was going to suddenly be the wife of the future president. Mr. Bloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her. So this Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first? Huh, but if she was only trying to protect herself, wouldn't that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick?
It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we could prove that, but I wonder what Edgeworth will have up his sleeve to counter that claim.
But wow, a servant girl marrying the future president of such a huge company! It sounds like a modern-day fairy tale! It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with their union, apparently.
Oh, okay. So let me guess, the frying pan's the murder weapon? Alright, so what was the murder weapon, Emma? Oh.
This clock, with a secret mechanism built into it. It was on display here in the reception hall. The suspect was holding it when the murder was discovered.
So the victim was clubbed to death with this, huh? That's funny, there's no blood on it as far as I can tell.
Maybe it was wiped off in an attempt to tamper with evidence. But there was definitely a luminol reaction. And it matches up with the shape of the injury, so that's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock! They call it the timekeeper. The idea is it's a time machine.
Okay.
Every time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day.
Oh. A time machine, huh? Come to think of it. Ellen said her pendant was part of the time machine. I wonder how the secret mechanism in this thing works. Timekeeper added to the court record. Okay. Fun. Star-crossed marriage.
The suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on. So she was working as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself.
So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? I guess it's not a surprise that ruffled a feather or two.
Yes, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. But that didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity!
Huh? Is that how it works?
Yep, that's right, Nick. If you ever have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. I spend all my spare time in Karine watching soap operas on TV.
I'm not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya, but, okay.
Oh, and by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment, too. And from the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her.
So even though this incident could cause a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who oppose their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. But wait, didn't they already get married? Is she Mrs. Sprocket yet, or...
That's a good question.
Don't most people have the reception after you get married?
Yeah, I thought the wedding was already over.
Unless, in some Japanese cultures, you actually have the reception to announce you're getting married, and then you get married later on. So that could have been that, but she was already wearing the bride dress, so... Huh. Oh well, we're gonna examine stuff now. Alright guys, so doing great on the likes. You are 10 away from 120. We are 59 minutes into the stream. Alright, so investigate. 1 hour exactly. Okay. Let's look at this thingy. Ugh. Oh, there's where the body was found. This must be the lantern the body was found in. Ellen managed to move it quite a ways, actually.
Oh, wow.
It looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken.
Why would they have a cow at their wedding? That's not a cow, Nick. That's a Pegasus, the flying horse.
Huh? No way. It's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything.
But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings, Nick. So it's a Pegasus, I tell you. Oh, I know. That pamphlet should tell us, right, Nick? Let's see. Apparently, it's called a Pegamoo.
I did not see that coming, so it's a cow Pegasus.
Yet somehow the name really captures the essence of what the creature is, you know? Huh, that's strange.
What is it?
Well, this Pegamoo is definitely a male. Pegabull, right?
Yeah, I'd say so, but with the horns and all, probably.
Okay, well, that Pegamoo over there is also a Pegabull.
Huh?
But take a look at the pamphlet. See, the one on the right says Pegabull, but the other one says Pegacow, female Pegamoo.
Right, yeah, the other one says Pegacow.
It's supposed to say Pegacow, but they both have horns. Right! The pamphlet goes on to say how they have Pegamoos for the happy couple.
Okay, but why? So for Ellen's ceremony, there should have been a male and a female pair of Pegamoos. But for some reason, there are two males here.
Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room, Nick.
It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder, though. Broken lantern added to the court record. Alright. Alright, guys, 140 is your next goal. Mods, keep pushing the short in the chat. Remember, guys, every time you click on the short, it counts as a new view.
Yeah.
It's still good to get continued views on it, though. Like, it helps the short continue to grow.
Yeah, even though we have 1,000, guys, it's the reason why we're pushing it is because we didn't get 1,000 really early in the day, so we're missing views on it because it took so long to get 1,000. So that's why we're pushing it right now. So just so you guys know, even though it has 1,000, we're like losing views on the channel, so it helps out tremendously to watch it.
Some days we'll be pushing the shorts a lot heavier than we normally do because channel's not doing well. But anyway, broken lantern added to the court record.
Yeah.
In any case, we better check this thing out. Okay, so we're gonna check. There's a bloody thing here on the ground.
Yeah, thank you. It's not tremendous pressure, but if mods can whenever you can remember to do it, that helps out tremendously. So thank you for helping out. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Yep, you guys are putting views into the channel by watching that short because it's not tied to your IP address, so every time you click on it, it's a brand new view.
And we just have Crossfighter here helping us right now. We don't have anyone else help.
Yeah, so Crossfighter, I would just push it every like 15 minutes or so. Like you don't have to continually press it.
And I'm pressing it too. So
thank you, sweetie.
Crossfighter and I can be a tag team.
All right, great.
We're being a team.
All right, so did this lantern come from? Wait, did this come from the lantern?
It's covered in blood.
Maybe it's got on there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern?
Can you imagine going to an open door and finding the knob covered with blood? Ah!
It'd be bloody awful to say the least. Ooh. Okay, there's another knob over here with no blood on it. Nothing interesting over here. Okay, well, there's a note. Hey, what's this?
Oh, let me take a look. Yep, and thank you for helping with the stuff on Facebook, Captain Zach. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off the Vista deck. Oh, what?
It looks like a note outlining the murder plot.
Whoever wrote it has been handwriting has better handwriting than me. It looks like they wrote it in a rush! Yeah, they smeared it.
Why do you say that?
Because the writing is only smudged starting from the middle of each line. That happens with a right-handed person with a slight hook. Wright's in a hurry, Nick. I do it sometimes when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page.
I guess I'll take your word on that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert.
I've done that before. I've smudged my handwriting like that. Hey, even I don't smudge my handwriting this badly.
All right. Let's get back to the note in question.
Fine. That note was apparently written by the victim.
But why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it?
I sometimes write a note to myself before I go shopping.
That doesn't help anything.
Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour.
Maya, are you craving curry rice or something right now?
Whoops. Oh, wow. So if Nick marries Maya, she can make him delicious homemade curry.
Oh, the smell. So,
there's one plus. There's one check mark for Nick. Okay.
She can cook, but she causes a lot of mischief. But
Oh.
I think Nick does like her. All right. So Emma, where's the Vista deck the note mentions?
It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there.
Oh, wow. So we plan on pushing Ellen off from there? What a monster. All right, Gloomsbury note added to the court record. Okay. What's this? What do you think this is, Maya?
It looks like a flower petal to me.
What an unusual shape from a flower petal.
Do you suppose it's from one of the flowers here in the reception hall, Nick?
No, I don't see a single flower like this at any of the tables. I wonder where it came from. Okay. It's a broken bulb. Nothing of interest. Anything else we can click on? Hi, Zelda. So this is where the body was found. And the first person to find it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition of the body when it was found?
Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. Here's a photo of the scene as we found it.
Ooh, it's got blood on his hand.
Yeah.
Photo of the victim added to the court record. Well, he could have been hit in the head and then touched his hand. Some people instinctively touch the wound.
Did you? Vixen says, I'm hungry for curry now.
Ah. I guess that does it for this lantern thing. Alright.
It's the one thing I still haven't made, Luke, ever, is Japanese curry.
I've never had Japanese curry.
I've actually never made Indian curry either.
I think I want to pass on Indian curry.
But that takes a long time to make. The curry from India, you have to have a lot of spices.
Nothing interesting here.
Luke loves spices.
No, I don't. It's a hot air balloon, a symbol of humanity's ambition to take to the skies. It's kind of a romantic notion, don't you think?
Yeah, but I just noticed that it doesn't seem to be tied up to the ceiling all that well.
I'm sure it's fine. Please don't fall on my head. Please don't fall. Nothing here. What about this airplane? A model airplane, the perfect decoration for an airplane company.
And propeller plane like this lends the room a great old-timey feel. Oh, I'd love to see the Steel Samurai fly a plane like this, Nick. Can you picture it? The Steel Samurai zipping through the clouds over Neo Tokyo.
If Sprocket Aviation ever becomes a sponsor of the show, I could see it happening.
Why, I didn't even think of that. I think I'll go suggest the idea to them later.
Please at least wait until the trial is over.
You're gonna talk to the big conglomerate people that we're doing a case for and suggest they sponsor Steel Samurai?
Wow, look at the horns on this flying bovine. He must be a bull. It seems he made it through the ceremony in one piece.
By the look of those wheels, I bet we can be rolled around it rather easily, too.
Yeah, I bet it would be quite a hassle if you had to lift and carry him everywhere. And this backside looks like, huh?
What's this by the bottom of the tail? A wheel and a handle?
Oh, I get it. This way they can get inside to change the light bulbs.
I see, they left the wheel handle on the inside unpainted. I guess they figured no one would see it, so why bother? Oh, darn
I
it.
guess they figured no one will see it, so why bother, right?
Whoops.
It makes sense to cut costs where you can, after all.
Sorry,
Well,
Phoenix.
overall, I can't say I see anything strange about this thing. Okay, let's try the back of the table, maybe? Alright, so we have a blanket thing. This must be where the time machine was placed.
I can't believe that such a beautiful memento was used for murder. It's just awful. Nick, we have to prove Ellen's innocence, no matter what it takes.
I agree, but, I mean, this is self-defense, clearly. We can't let this go down as the saddest flying wedding reception in history, actually. We got some chairs back here. This is the sweetheart table where the bride and groom sit.
Where they gorge themselves on the wedding feast, you mean? That would be what Maya would do.
Yep, Maya.
Instead of Maya's gonna get married and she's gonna put a big hunk of roast beef on her plate. Like, Maya, it's your wedding. I'd be too nervous to eat in front of a bunch of guests like this, though. Aw, that's because you're cute, Maya. She'd be too nervous.
Okay. They say that newlyweds are usually really busy during the reception, you know? They have to greet and talk with all the guests that come to give their blessing. They don't actually get all that much time to enjoy their dinner.
Aw, I wouldn't be able to stand that. I can't imagine having a huge feast right in front of me and not being able to eat it.
They say brides tend to have an especially hard time because of their wedding dresses. With those tight corsets squeezing their waist, they can barely eat a bite.
Really? Sounds like wedding receptions are absolute torture.
I guess food will win out over romance in Maya's book.
That's why Maya's awesome.
That's why Maya's awesome. So, that's the Vista deck out there.
I bet the view is amazing, but I guess it must also kind of freak you out, huh, Nick?
Huh? Yeah, kind of. Mostly because there's no surveying a fall from way... There's no surviving a fall from way up here. I think that about does it for this area. Is there anything else we can look at? It doesn't seem like anything else is glowing red for my little finger. So... Oh! You can change directions. Ah! There's something.
Good job, honey.
It's a fog machine. I wonder if they use it during the reception.
Oh! Hey, Nick, go stand over there for a sec.
No, I don't like this idea.
Come on!
Why?
Just because. Now go!
Alright. I got a bad feeling about this. Maya, what are you doing?
Fogmaster 9000 on!
Maya, no! Huh.
Aw, nothing happened.
Looks like it won't work without some dry ice.
Darn it. All I wanted to do was surround you with a thick cloud of smoke.
Fog machine added to the court record. Alright, you two, just get married already.
So Maya really likes to tease Nick
Yes,
a
she
lot.
She does.
I wonder what this partition is for, Nick.
I imagine people like the reception staff or entertainers use it. They probably wait behind it when they're on standby.
I see. With a partition this size, I bet they could even fit an elephant back there.
Not that any sane one would do that, but sure.
May we have an elephant in our... I mean, nothing.
What? That's one big partition screen, industrial size even.
I bet it'd cause an industrial-sized mess if it fell over.
And that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Maya.
What? Then who's gonna test how stable it is?
Just leave it alone, please.
Aw, come on.
Another fog machine over here. It's a fog machine for the reception.
Pretty cool, huh?
Don't you dare touch it.
Aw, spoil sport.
That's because I know how you operate.
Mm.
Anything else we can see? Whoops. That's one big partition screen. Nope, we already did that. No. Anything else to click on? Oh, they're both moving around. Okay. Investigate. Anything glows red. Anything glows red. Anything glows red. Nope. I guess we're gonna have to go outside. If it'll let us go outside.
Yeah. I don't see
Oh,
anything else.
I think maybe we have to talk to Emma. Isn't she still around here? Oh yeah, Emma's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't go out to the deck yet. Alright, so we're gonna have to present some stuff to her probably.
Okay.
Alright. Investigate 116. Okay. Present.
I think so. Okay.
Alright. Let's try Fog Machine Emma, see if she says anything.
Okay. Is there something I can do to help you with that?
Actually, I was hoping it would help me move my investigation along.
Sorry, but that's not going to do much here, I'm afraid.
That's too bad.
Aw, don't look so glum. You'll have to keep a positive outlook. Why don't you take a break with something sweet? I highly recommend Snaggoos myself. You want to try some?
No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though.
Suit yourself. You don't know what you're missing.
Okay, so that didn't do anything. Photo of the victim.
It's absolutely unbelievable. What kind of monster would plan to commit a murder on somebody's happiest day?
I take it this means you don't have any significant new leads?
No, I'm afraid not. You?
I've got nothing.
I wish I could be of more help.
Well, thanks anyway. I appreciate it. Well, all we can do is keep keeping on, right? There's a saying from the original game.
Yeah.
Alright. 1 second, sweetie. Alright, let's try the note. Oh.
It's absolutely unbelievable. What kind of monster would plan to commit a murder on someone's happiest day?
I take it means you don't have any significant new leads.
No, I'm afraid not. You?
I got nothing.
I wish I could be of more help.
Well, thanks, I appreciate it. All we can do is keeping on. Okay, so that didn't do anything. What about the broken lantern? Nope. Says the same thing. Monster committed on the happiest day. Nope. Keeping on. What about this? Timekeeper. So you're sure this is a murder weapon in the case, huh?
Positive. The shape of the victim's injuries and the shape of this clock are a perfect match.
Okay. Boo, midstream commercial. YouTube does run commercials, but we try to only run ads every 30 minutes. So any other ads that YouTube tries to add, if we see them, we disconnect them, or we disable them. Because it's only supposed to, an ad is only supposed to happen every 30 minutes on this channel. That's what we agreed to, anyway.
The shape of the victim's injuries and the shape of this clock are a perfect match.
I see.
I dare say that if somebody were to get knocked over the head with this thing, it's more likely to cut off their future than send them to the past.
I can't disagree with you there. Okay, what about the pamphlet?
Is there something I can do to help you with that?
Actually, I was hoping it would help me move my investigation along.
Sorry, but that's not going to do much for you here, I'm afraid.
That's too bad.
Oh, don't look so glum. You have to keep a positive outlook. See? Why don't you take a break? I highly recommend Snaggoos. You want to try some?
No, we already went through this.
Okay.
Alan's statement. I don't think we have anything else to present. We tried the fog machine, we did the death note. The only reaction we really got was from the clock. We could try Ellen's statement.
Yeah, we could try it. Is there something I could help you with that?
Actually, I was hoping to help me move my investigation along.
Sorry, but...
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some snackus now, okay? Do you want any?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. Ellen's pendant. Boom.
Is there something I can help you with that?
No, I'm good.
That's too bad. Well, I'm gonna eat some more food now. Surprisingly, I stay amazingly in shape, even though I'm always eating stuff.
Well, I mean, she's always running around, so...
Yeah. Totally.
Nothing else to look at. Well, I mean, usually when you complete something, they're like, oh, I looked at everything.
Looks like there's nothing else to look at here.
Unless it's old school Ace Attorney and you just have to leave on your own accord.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't see anything else. Did you present the badge? Present the badge to her? I mean...
I don't know why that would...
Sure, we could present the badge, old school.
Is there something I can do to help you with that?
Actually, I was hoping you would check on my cool badge.
Oh, sorry, but
That's
I
too
can't
bad.
do anything with that at all. I'm gonna eat now. Do you want some of this?
No, I'm good. You eat your sad bag of chocolates.
How do you know these aren't beef jerky?
You know what? I don't know. And the red thing on the table. What table? You guys saw something red on the table? Oh! I would have missed that. Good call, audience. Hey! It's a business card wallet. I wonder who it is. You know what? Never mind. Scratch that. I know who it is.
That face looks awfully familiar.
Yes, it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later. Business card wallet added to the court record.
That's Larry.
Larry the Mad Bomber. Alright, there
Why
we
did
go.
he leave his business card there?
Because he's not very bright.
He literally broke somebody out,
Yep.
like made a bomb threat, and then left his business card with his face on it.
Like I said, Larry's not very bright. Well, I guess that just about does it for the crime scene.
Hey, Nick! I want to see the rest of the airship! We might as well since we're here, come on!
True, we might even run into some of the other people involved in the case.
Oh?
Who are you? Hi.
Nick, how long was that guy been standing there?
I don't know, I didn't even notice him until just now. Get out of my head, Maya! Excuse me, are you, with Sprocket Aviation? Huh?
Nick, he wrote something on that piece of paper, on that paper airline.
You mean airplane? I guess we're supposed to read it then?
Maybe.
Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, that was a rather cold welcome.
Mr. Wright, Maya, meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation, Soren Sprocket. Or to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation.
So he's Ellen's fiancé. Oh, there he goes.
He's kind of an eccentric, huh? I heard he's the genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes.
Ah, an inventor, huh? Great.
Yep, he even designed this airship.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Nick, this is no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions. But Ellen, come on.
Oh, yeah, right. It looked like he was heading outside. Okay. All right, wait, how do you go outside? Oh, I guess that's what they mean by going back outside. Okay. And here I thought they were going to go on the deck. Apparently not. Present clock. 1:24. Outside. It's called Sprocket Park. Zelda, no! How long has it been muted, guys?
Just for a few seconds.
Alright. Excuse me, could we talk to you, please? Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you questions? Like, what are you doing with your pencil airplane? Oh, actually, the propeller's moving. That's kind of cool. He doesn't look like someone who's about to get married.
He sure is writing up a storm!
It is possible. If an enormous change in mass, then theoretically matter can retain even in its crosses the event horizon. Let's see what he has to say about Ellen. Okay, so we can talk to this guy now. He seems like a big uppity guy, so... Alright. Ellen. Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So, could we ask you about the case? Okay. Ow! What the? Not interested. Not interested? How could you say something like that? Isn't she your wife?
This is about your fiancée! She's under arrest, you know!
The diameter of this airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprised of the amount he's off in his own little world.
I can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest! Ah.
We'll just have to talk on his level then with something he might be interested in. Wow, dude. You're making yourself look awfully guilty.
Yeah, it looks like he set her up.
Rude much? Okay. Present. Clock? Timekeeper?
Yeah. I don't know.
Could you take a look at this, please? Is that Ellen's? Yeah, Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant. You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyers? Yeah. I just told you that a moment ago. Sorry, I was lost in thought.
He wasn't even listening? Aww.
Oh, boy. It's not at all what I expected based on Ellen's gushing testimonial, anyway. Alright, so he's ready to talk about Ellen. Let's present some other things first. Let's try presenting, the clock. Timekeeper. Okay. What are you showing me that for? Mr. Sprocket! I can't read him at all. Not even with any item as loaded with sentimental as this. Well, I guess that was it. So, talk about Ellen. I would like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind. I don't know a thing about it, so why don't you go ask the police? In other words, not interested.
Man, this guy is the worst. Now I feel so sorry for poor Ellen.
In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time? Go on. Wow, I guess that got your attention.
So, is time traveling really even possible?
Yes, it is possible. Alrighty then. Okay. At the same time, it's also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen. It is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. What do you mean exactly? The timekeeper that the clock we had displayed in the reception hall, that is the body of the time machine. The pendant is simply a part.
That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's the time machine too?
What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by a car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine? Okay. So you've been researching time travel, have you? Moving through the space-time continuum would be a man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel as a mode of transportation? Since the dawn of time, man has developed multi-flourish? What?
Multifarious methods? I don't know.
You know what?
Multifarious?
Screw that. Since the dawn of time, man has developed many methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. But they all fundamentally similar in that they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through the space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm.
I don't know why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden.
For generations, Sprocket Aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap.
Wait, is he done? What exactly does all this stuff mean? He was saying me, Nick.
Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-thru to it, I guess.
Oh, man, I get it. It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. So what Soren really wants to do is launch humanity into the future.
Launch, not lunch. But do you really believe that time travel's even possible, kid? It only becomes truly impossible when a man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travel does exist, you know. But you wouldn't understand.
Oh, did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist!
All I know is Soren isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around, but
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's more passionate than I thought, too. When it comes to inventions, anyway.
Right. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So I hear the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage? What are your thoughts on that? Okay, it doesn't have to do with science. Master Soren! Is that a guy? It's time for the meeting on the next term's project.
I have no idea.
What is this? Daydreaming about your inventions again? Tut tut tut, you're the future president. You must consider business side too, sir. I can't tell.
His name is Pierce.
Okay. It is I. I found Soren. Send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite the headache at times. In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please go to find him now. I guess he went anyway. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce
Nickety?
Pierce Nickety? What?
Like Nickety Split? Lickety Split? Nichety?
My name is Pierce Nichety. Please call me Pierce. I'm Sprocket family's butler.
Nick! A butler! I didn't even know they still existed. I thought they were just like on TV and stuff.
And who might you be, if you don't mind my asking? I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen Watt's lawyer.
And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Oh, so it is you. I'm most grateful to you for taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks. Don't mention it. So, speaking of the case... Oh, one moment, please.
Wow! What a beautiful pocket watch!
Oh, it's just a bit of good luck charm. That's one expensive good luck charm. But I guess it makes sense, knowing the time is pretty important in his line of work. So I guess that pocket watch is as important to him as my attorney's badge is to me. There is a little time before I must attend to Master Soren again. Why not come to the Sprocket Manor? Huh? You mean to Soren's home? As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments.
Oh boy, Nick! Fancy high society tea party with a high-class snacks and everything!
And what about the investigation?
Are you kidding? It's better! Oh, what better place to investigate than Soren's house?
I don't know. Do you really think his house is going to give us any new leads?
Of course it will! I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and go to Soren's place.
All right, you win. Very good. To Sprocket Manor, then.
People are saying his name is supposed to mean persnickety.
Persnickety?
Like Pierce Snickety.
Okay. Pierce Snickety, huh? Alright, thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to the foyer of the manor. The butler did it!
Well, now we know who did it. The butler, obviously.
It's an early 1900s word. Okay. 137.
Persnickety. It means fussy.
He's a fussy person. Okay.
Putting emphasis on trivial or minor details. In other words, fussy.
Alright. Hey guys, let's keep those likes up if we haven't already. And thank you, Cross Fighter, for pressing the short. Make sure you guys watch the short when you get a chance. Oh my gosh, we're going to have a lot of uptight people to do voices of Amber. This will be interesting.
Yeah, definitely, Luke.
I'm making that dude John Cleese with the camera.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow, this place does not disappoint. Oh, I'm so excited, Nick.
Whoa, slow down, Maya. The mansion isn't going anywhere. Now then, why... we won't have to worry about anyone untoward eavesdropping here. I take it you wanted to ask me some questions. Ah, but there's people in the background. That's why you invited us here. I'm sorry to have tricked you like this, but this is a murder after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public, risk sullying the Sprocket family's reputation.
Aww, I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks, too.
There, Maya, don't cry.
Aww.
This Pierce guy is one shrewd man.
Hey, Nick! Look at the cute vintage radio!
Radio? Oh, that thing over there under the stuffed bull's head? Lovely.
I'm gonna take a closer look. Oh.
I thought I told you to settle down!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not to worry.
I can't believe Maya broke something already.
Not only that, but she broke something in this fancy place. Wow. That little mech thing fixed it right up. Maya, don't touch anything. I'm not the only butler. I'm also a Sprocket Aviation's Repair Department Director. One might say that I'm patching things up is my speciality.
That was incredible! What is this little doohickey on your shoulder anyway?
Maya, don't touch that!
Ooh!
It is my FXR UPR shoulder mech. Master Soren made it for me. It has many features and functions to effectively, enumerate at the moment, though.
That's so cool! I wish I had one of those too!
Fixing things is a simple matter. But fixing people is a different matter. Even a skilled physician can't bring back the dead. Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten sidetracked. He must be in shock over Gloomsbury's death, I guess. Still, I do need to ask him some questions about the case. I should take a look around and see what I can find while I'm here, too. Who the heck are all these people in the background?
Peter says, Maya, this is why we can't have nice things.
And this is why Maya was fired as his assistant.
Oh, come on. I bet Maya would be a great assistant.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here with this guy sitting here? Okay. There's a picture here in the background.
Hey, Nick. Now here's a real lady.
She looks smart as a whip, doesn't she?
I wonder who she is. We didn't see her on the airship.
That is Selena Sprocket, Soren's elder sister. Beautiful and capable, she was a great lady. Soren's sister, I think I see the resemblance. Maybe I'll show Pierce this photo later and ask her about her. She's probably dead. He said was. Anything else? We got a weird propeller in the background. Maya?
Nick!
Hello, Furball.
Look at that airplane propeller up there, going round and round.
Lie down, you fur monkey. There you go. Who's a good girl? Okay. Airplane propeller. Okay. I see they've got an aviation theme going on. Makes sense for an airline family, after all. I wonder if it doubles as a fan, though.
Oh! What if the rest of the plane were on the other side of that wall? And the wall would open up so the plane could take off in an emergency. How would that be?
You mean how cool would that be?
How cool would that be, huh, Nick?
If that's what's behind the propeller wall, then what's behind the bull wall across the way? Oh, I know. Maybe it's the rest of them. That must be where the Sprockets get their milk.
Nick! First of all, that's a beef cow. And second, bulls don't make milk.
Oh, right. That's what I get for trying to play along. Okay, so nothing of interest here. Da, 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 da. Fancy, 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 fancy. Ooh, there's a picture on the ground. Boom. Oh, excuse me, but there's a card here on the floor. Well, look at that. It's a Flying Chapel key card. Flying Chapel? What areas on the Flying Chapel require a key card, if I may ask? Mostly areas we want to keep the public out of. Such as the staff room and hold, which is chock full of machinery. So you can't enter those areas without a key card. That's right. This one here belongs to Ellen. Wait, what's Ellen's key card doing here? Did Ellen come back here after the incident occurred? I don't believe so, no. She was arrested by the police straight away this morning. Although there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket in there earlier. Was that man, wearing a beret by any chance?
Beret.
Yes, he was, as a matter of fact. He was also wearing sunglasses and a fake mustache.
Wow.
Sounds
like someone we know.
I knew it. The only question is, what was he doing there? Okay, so that important key card not added to the court record, apparently. Okay. Are these pictures of the wedding reception? Yes, I took them with my trusty camera here.
Do you mind if I have a look at that photo?
Be my guest. Take as long as you would like to look.
So it looks like they already got married.
Yeah, why do they keep calling her a fiancé? What do you think of this gorgeous landscape? Thick fog billows across the room, making it look as if the couple were walking on clouds. Interesting.
Wow! Look at how beautiful Ellen is here. She looks a little nervous, though.
She does, doesn't she?
Hey, look, there's Pierce.
Where's Pierce? Really? Where?
I don't see him. Right there, behind the sweetheart table. That's not him.
Hey, you're right. I bet he was there attending to the happy couple's dinner or something. Probably.
So, what do you think, Nick? Does anything in that photo stick out to you?
No, not really. I mean, it looks interesting. Not at the moment. Photo added to the court record. And we get to see the reception hall fog.
Crossfire says Ellen doesn't look happy in that photo. Yeah, she looked kind of like she was just staring off into space. She didn't look very happy.
Maya time.
Hey Nick, if Ellen really did travel back in time, do you think this photo is of the second reception? You know, after the time jump?
I wonder. Excuse me, sir. Oh, yes? Can I help you? Ellen told us she traveled back in time. Would you happen to know anything about that? No, I have the foggiest idea what you're talking about. Haha. He clammed up faster than a clam.
Yep.
They know something about time travel, do they?
No, apparently. I mean, the guy they work for is like an inventor, and he invented a time machine. Some of them have to know something about that.
Hey, it's a bridal bouquet.
Hey, Nick, how about I throw it? You know, and you could try to catch it and stuff.
Why me? The girl's supposed to do that.
Oh, just because. I bet you look hilarious, flailing around trying to grab it.
Oh, but doesn't tradition dictate that it's the ladies that go after the bouquet?
Who cares? Just catch it, okay? Here.
Ow, hey, you threw that right in my face!
Oh, you don't want to catch that bouquet. Trust me. Why not? They say it's bad luck to catch the bouquet of the marriage. That doesn't last.
But I already caught it.
Oh, sucks to be you now. Oh, what's too late now, huh, Nick? I guess we'll never get together now.
Ow.
Why did you do that, Maya? You literally gave Nick bad luck.
A bull, huh? Come to think of it, there was a bull logo on the side of the Flying Chapel, too.
The president of the company must have had a thing for cattle, huh?
I suppose so.
I think Gaston decorated this room.
Well,
the bull is the symbol of the Sprocket aviation.
you want to know whatever? You should take this time to do Mrs. Doolittle.
Wait. I don't know how to do Mrs. Hello, I'm Mrs. Doolittle.
There you go.
Hold on, what is a room? The bull is a symbol of a sprocket aviation. To be as strong and steady as a bull. That's the company creed, you know.
Probably for all the back-breaking labor they put their employees through.
By the way, that bull logo on the Flying Chapel, the one with the rainbow wings. His name is Rainy, the rainbow. Get it? I get it. He's a rainbow-colored bull, so he's a rainbow, right?
Aw, too bad the person who usually gives super chats for that isn't here. I'm trying to remember who always used to have you do
I won't is a bull named Rain.
Okay.
I will
Stop.
stomping around,
Maya!
breaking everything.
Maya!
Oh, I get it. He's a rain-colored bull, so his name is Rainbow, right? What a memorable name, huh, Nick?
Yeah, for the lamest of puns. Alright, so...
He eats grass and he neighs a wool.
Oh, that made Zelda leave. Zelda's like, that hurt my ears. Okay.
Alright, well that happened.
Don't you dare touch that radio again, Maya. It looks like an expensive antique.
What are you worried about that one, Nick? If it breaks again, Pierce will just fix it up again.
I really hope he's nice enough to waive the repair bill. Okay, so now let's talk to Pierce.
Sing, Amber, continue.
No.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Gamewing. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Nice and comfy in this rich place room.
No.
They keep making airplanes that go vroom.
Airplanes don't
And
go vroom.
I... What are you doing? No, Luke, don't!
Stop! Now you have a wet foot to deal with. Alright, the incident.
About the incident Miss Ellen was arrested for. Do you think she did it?
Well, I can't prove it yet, but no, I don't think she could have done it. I guess you could call it a gut feeling.
I see.
More than a feeling. Okay, I'm done.
I see. I guess we have different opinions then.
What?
Do we now?
The prosecution says that when Gloomsbury attacked Miss Ellen, she fought back and ended up killing him. I agree with this, perspective.
But then it would be self-defense.
Or rather, that is the consensus of the entire Sprocket family.
So, even so, I heard an interesting story from the chief prosecutor, Edgeworth. I heard that the Sprocket family had tried to pressure the prosecutor's office into burying this case.
I fear you are mistaken. All we sought was merely a legal consultation. Besides, none of this matters now, as she is no longer a part of this family. Fortunately for us, they had yet to get their marriage license before holding the banquet.
So basically, once they realized they couldn't sway the prosecution, they cut her loose, huh?
I realize now, callous I might sound, but my duty is to protect the Sprocket family, and more specifically, Sprocket Aviation's future and Master Soren, whose genius is essential to the company. I will do anything to achieve that goal. That is my job as a Sprocket family butler.
You know, I think Pierce and Mr. Edgeworth will get along really well, don't you think, Nick?
Yeah, I could easily picture Edgy with a butler.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I suppose I should tell you about this as well. It's about when the members of the extended family and I discovered the crime.
Oh dear.
I just thought of something. With high society, I think this will sound offensive, but I'm just gonna say it because I'm American.
Okay.
But with high society English people, I'm thinking, like, if you have a very pronounced English accent and your butler also has a very pronounced English accent and you're around each other all the day, do you ever have like a contest of who can sound more Englishy?
What?
Like, whose accent sounds the cooler? You or your butler's accent? Imagine like trying to outdo each other. Like, would you like a spot of tea? Yes, I would like a spot of tea, please.
I don't.
Would you like sugar in that and a crumpet?
Oh my gosh. No, Amber, I don't think people have like
I would have
accent battles.
I would have an accent battle with my butler so they could see which of us would sound more English.
Well, I mean, if you're rich enough, I suppose you could do whatever you want. You know?
We would have a battle of which of our accents would sound cooler.
Egad. Alright. Time travel. Did Ellen say anything to you about time travel?
Oh dear. She must have been delirious. There is no need to take such a claim seriously.
Soren himself said that time travel was possible, though.
Master Soren said that? Ah. It sounds like he is still stuck in the past.
He's psychologically stuck, I take it.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on.
Misty Dolphin says, get a butler. Oh, sorry.
Pardon me. What is it? I see. I believe I told you the madam will be having milk tea. Still, have lemon slices at the ready, just in case. We must not disappoint her, understood?
You sure are busy.
All in a day's work for Butler. Still, we really do need Master Soren to start focusing on business side of things soon.
Could you tell us about that thing you mentioned about Soren's past?
There is something in Mr. Soren's past that he wishes he could change. Please forgive me, this isn't something I should be sharing with strangers.
I really want to know what Soren's still hung up on. His sister, dude. Probably wants to go back in time and save his sister. Be my guess.
It was sometime after the reception. Some of the master's relatives and I went to clean up the reception hall, and that is when I saw it. Uh-oh. A woman standing in front of the victim with a bloody murder weapon in her hand. It was none other than Miss Ellen.
But Pierce, it wasn't what it looked like.
That's right! She just happened to find a body!
I do not know what Miss Ellen has told you, but what we witnessed was unmistakably the moment immediately after the deed had been committed. And that is what I told the police who came in response to my call.
I see. So Pierce was the one who reported it to the police, huh? Great. So the other thing we can talk to him about is,
Thank you, Misty Dolphin. I appreciate that. Says I think we need to get a butler now and record that happening, says Misty Dolphin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Actually, that would be a great YouTube video. Like, hire a butler for the day and then try to outdo their accent. Like,
that'd be incredibly offensive.
I know. But we're YouTubers, so I mean, it really wouldn't be much of a step down from where we are.
Our bar is lower.
We're already American. How much worse can it get?
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, let's present photos.
This incident will severely damage the company's reputation. I expect reservations for the weddings on the Flying Chapel will face an unfortunate decline.
Pierce, you lost a subordinate, right? Yet all you can think about is business?
I'm not made of stone, I assure you. But if the company were to go under because of this incident, the countless employees would lose their jobs.
I see.
To be honest, I wish we could have hidden this tragedy from the public. But now that it is out going to trial, I suppose there's nothing to be done about it.
So the fate of the company depends on this trial. This is more than I bargained for.
Ah.
Hey Pierce, the woman in this photo is Soren's older sister, right? Selena. I don't think we met her yet.
You never will.
Yes, about that.
He seems hesitant all of a sudden. If you wouldn't mind, can we talk to her? Could you tell us about her?
Alright, very well. She's a big part of Master Soren's past, after all.
Soren's past? Soren's past.
Master Soren will become the next president of Sprocket Aviation. However, that wasn't always so. Miss Selena Sprocket, Master Soren's elder sister, was next in line. Maya.
So why isn't she becoming the next president then?
Because she died in a car accident.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh!
I had no idea, I'm sorry.
Actually, Master Soren was also in the car with her at the time of the accident. Losing the sister he loved right before his eyes devastated him.
Wow.
Ever since then, he has buried himself in his research of time machines. He's also become quite meticulous, almost compulsive note-taker around then.
He seems so stiff and robotic. I had no idea he was carrying all that around inside him.
Master Soren has abandoned the company business and spends all his time on inventions. As a family butler, I'm truly concerned. I believe it is high time he let go of the past.
I have no idea who this is.
Hey, Nick, what are you doing here? Oh, no.
What?
Larry.
Larry? Well, hey, man, Edgy gave me a heck of a hard time. Larry, what are you doing here, and why are you using that strange accent? I came to promote my new character.
It's like Cupid.
Cupid Piglet.
Yeah.
I was hoping the Sprocket Aviation would be so kind to tie in with me for it. What?
Yeah. Wow! I didn't know Larry was such an aggressive businessman, Nick. Well, we could learn a thing or two from him, Nick, huh? Why don't you promote your agency to them, huh?
Now it's not exactly the time for that, in case you hadn't noticed.
See? And this is why you'll never be rich.
Actually, Larry, I've been meaning to ask you something. You were on the Flying Chapel yesterday, right? Huh? Was I? I mean, knock off the accent, Larry. What were you doing there? Nothing? Whatever it is, I bet it was anything to do with proud of, but never mind that. Did you see anything that had to do with the case? Scratch that. Let's start with, you weren't involved with this case, were you?
Wow.
Come on, Nick! Larry.
Larry, what in the world? Hey, he took off!
I just knew it. When something smells, it's usually the Butz. Come on, Maya. After him. Oh, are you leaving so soon? Yeah, we are. We have to run. Thanks for making time for us, though. I know you have to investigate, but please try to spare the family's feelings as you do. Yeah, of course. No problem.
It's kind of hard to take him seriously when he has that weird thing hanging up against his monocle.
Where in the world did he run off to, anyway?
I don't know.
Let's try the Write Anything agency. Nope.
Oh, you're done with the collection? Great job, Brandon. Q Piglet. Q the Piglet. Yep, definitely. Thank you, Crossfighter.
I'm just gonna call it Q Piglet.
Luke's gonna call it, yeah, Cupid Piglet.
Q Piglet.
Okay.
Sprocket Park again. There he is! Larry! Hey there, friend. Fancy meeting you here. Nothing fancy about it. All we did was follow you. So tell me, Larry, why didn't you run away like that again? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. Bolts of inspiration for my new picture book hit me, and I had to run is all. It was like, you dig? Right.
Oh, he's just gonna keep on playing dumb, isn't he, Nick?
Yep. Larry, what are you doing? What you saw on the airship? Come on, Larry. I know you were on that ship, so what did you see? I didn't see nothing! I didn't see nothing, because I was never on that stupid airship! Larry... No, psyche locks. You say something? Spiritual power of the Magatama allows me to see, huh? These are mystical locks that appear when someone is trying to hide something from me. They're called psyche locks, and when I see them, well, I simply have to present the Magatama and try my hand at breaking them. If I can unlock them, I'm sure I'll be able to find a straight answer out of them. Okay. Alright, that's a good stopping point. Alright guys and gals, you know the drill. If you want another exciting episode of Ace Attorney, then 1,000 views is required. We were able to magically get 700 views, which is crazy. It took quite a while for that to happen, but good enough.
Yeah.
So that means you guys have to get 800, 900, 1,000 by tomorrow morning, which is 300 views. I think you guys can do it. Remember, rewatching the stream after it is archived as an upload counts as a brand new view, so the 70 of you guys here watch immediately after the stream and basically refresh, you'll count as a new view. That's how it works.
Yeah, the friend that you do not want, says GameWing.
When it smells, it's usually the Butz.
Yeah, it's like the friend that always gets him into trouble. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, I just cleared my throat. And, and thanks again for Crossfighter for the help with putting the short and everything else. And thank you for the super chats, Justo Kenobi and whoever else I missed. And thank you for all of our new members and ultimates. And we'll see you guys on the next stream coming right up.
Next stream will be starting up in just about 15 minutes, so if you guys will look forward to that.
I blame the Eliza Doolittle, but it was worth it.
I mean, now seems like the time to utilize the character like that. So anyway, guys, the Lego DC Supervillain stream only has 25 likes. We need 40 in order to start. So if you guys could head over there and start smashing that like button, that would be fantastic.
Maybe I can make the bride's real accent like Eliza Doolittle.
No! No!
Like when she gets upset, it'll be like, "What? I thought I was."
No!
His bride to be is gonna have a sounding voice.
Nope. You already used.
I already used it for one of the maids.
You already used it for one of the maids.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can always happen again. The maid can always appear.
The maid could appear in court. You never know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on Lego DC Supervillains in just a short recess. God bless Happy Gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck getting 300 views in order to continue this series tomorrow.
See ya.
Lego is next.